A real bombshell has just exploded behind the scenes in the NFL. The Kansas City Chiefs are at the center of decisions that could completely change the franchise's future, both offensively and defensively. One name is gaining traction internally. Another may be playing his last games in the red jersey. And what's coming next is something no one is prepared to hear. I investigated the behind the scenes, spoke with sources, and today I'm going to tell you everything that's happening behind the doors of Arrowhead. So before the revelation, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell, because a wrong choice could cost an entire season, and a right choice could start a new era for the Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs enter this offseason surrounded by uncertainty. Andy Reid is expected to remain in charge, but the rest of the structure could undergo drastic changes. There is a real possibility that the team will lose both coordinators, as well as a franchise legend and more than a dozen players whose contracts are expiring. And most worryingly, the Chiefs are already above the salary cap for next season. This means that every decision will be surgical. Who stays, who goes, and how to assemble a competitive roster for Patrick Mahomes, who is expected to return to a very different team. It is in this scenario that a name considered untouchable by experts emerges: Leo Chenal. According to Bradley Locker of Pro Football Focus, Chenal is the free agent that the Kansas City Chiefs cannot afford to let slip away, and the numbers speak for themselves. Since 2023, Chenal has been the sixth best linebacker in the NFL, according to PFF, with an overall rating of 87.0. Against the run, even better, 91.5. Also among the top 6 in the league. Even playing relatively few snaps in recent years, Chenal makes every play count. He commands the defense, dictates the pace with aggressive tackles, and in 2025, he also showed the best career improvement in coverage, with a rating of 72.6. Losing Chenal would be a devastating blow to a defense that is already beginning to age. Today, only George Karlaftis and Trent McDuffie represent the promising future of the sector, while Chris Jones enters the final phase of his career. Chenal is the perfect balance between present and future. Now, shifting to the offense, a new chapter may be about to begin. With rumors growing stronger about a possible retirement of Travis Kelce, the name gaining traction is Kenyon Sadiq, former tight end from Oregon and one of the top prospects in the 2026 draft. Sadiq left a historic legacy with the Ducks: record for receptions by a tight end in a season, Big Ten Tight End of the Year, Mackey Award finalist, and currently the 19th best overall prospect according to ESPN. Explosive, creative, and extremely efficient in the red zone, Sadiq fits perfectly into Andy Reid's offense. If Kelce does retire, he could form a young and talented group alongside Noah Gray and Robert Tonyan, giving Patrick Mahomes a new weapon from week 1. The challenge? The Chiefs have the 9th overall pick in the draft, possibly too high for Sadiq unless a trade comes into play. The Chiefs' future is being decided now, between keeping the defensive core alive with Leo Chenal or starting a new era on offense with Kenyon Sadiq. This offseason promises to be historic for the Arrowhead. And now, I want to know from you, Kingdom, would you keep this key player on the roster, or would you bet on a bold change for the Chiefs' future? If this information helped you better understand what's happening behind the scenes, leave a like now, because that strengthens the channel and helps me bring you more exclusive Kansas City Chiefs news. See you in the next video, because the Chiefs' future is being decided now.